Welcome to Skagway. Yes, it is very, very foggy. Anyways, welcome back, guys. Day 5. Skagway, Alaska. Off the distance here, that's the Norwegian Joy. About the same size ship as Discovery-ish. I think, yeah, a little bit, but looks like it from here. And then there's like a smaller vessel over in the distance, so I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, we're gonna get off the ship, gonna go find something to do. Hopefully get on a train. It's a little foggy, so I'm kind of hesitant on getting on it because it is kind of pricey, and the views you're supposed to get in the mountains are supposed to be really good, but on non-foggy days, so I don't know, we'll see. So let's get off the ship, let's go down and to the port and check it out. Alright, so we gotta go down all the way to 4 to exit the ship on this port. So, middle of the ship. Oh my Lantis. Yeah, full house. Full house thing. Anyways, this is great. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. We're gonna see any whales in here? No. Huh, got an NCL thing over here. Norwegian Cruise Line. I wonder if we took their spot. No, or they took ours, I don't know. But this is kind of cool though. Alaska, dude, we are here. We are here. Oh man, let's go. Princess Cruises. Alright, so we're gonna head into town and then go to the little train station and see if there's any, well, one, see if there's any availability, and two, if it's even worth taking the train ride up in the mountains. So we'll see. Oh yeah, they're working on the ship up there, doing some maintenance. Oh, this is cool. So there's like a little tram, kind of like how Disneyland is. I know, like how I reference to Disneyland. Same little type of tram that comes over here and picks people up and takes them into town.
Good morning. Skagway in the whole wide world, and you made it. Not an easy feat. Got a speed bump here. I went and had this calculation.
Do you have a driving license?
By 3 o'clock.
Big rock slide a few years ago.
Cleveland's on the water. Got some interesting cloud formations today.
Are they going to roll out at all?
They better. Otherwise, we're going to be all, bogged in. No northern lights.
Okay, I may have overdressed for Skagway. I wore a kind of heavier jacket, some heavy, thick kind of pants. I am sweating already. Plus, we got to do a lot of walking, so yeah, probably overdressed. But it's okay. I brought a backpack so I can take a layer off if I need to. Oh, it's Holland, America. It's a smaller ship. Zandam. Huh. And our ship's way off in the distance. Wow, look how flat this water is, dude. This is crazy. So nice up here. Alright, let's head into town. We're gonna get to the train depot and then yeah, see if we can get a ticket and see if it's worth jumping on the train. Also, for your information, right where these shuttles drop you off at, there's people out there with Princess Excursion signs, and you basically can get information from them on where to go for your excursion. And in some places right here, they pick you up in this little parking spot right here. So this guy's picking up a group for Skagway tour bus. Also, if you want to book tours here, there's a little here's your tours little depot here. Come in here and check it out, and they'll get you some prices and whatnot for different excursions around Skagway. Alright, so I guess I go here for the train ticket. So fun fact, if you choose to not go through Princess, yeah, if you choose not to go through Princess, it's cheaper and it goes 7 miles further into Canada. So I will have to go back on the ship, get my passport. It goes into Fraser, BC, so it goes up there, and then you take like a 45-minute bus ride back. The train goes about 5 miles per hour up the mountain, so you get lots of good pictures and good quality and stuff like that, so it's not too blurry. And then yeah, so but yeah, I got the 12:30 train. We're here till 8 o'clock tonight, by the way, so I got pretty much all day to do what we want. So I'm gonna do the train ride, the 2.5 hour train ride, and then come back into town, and then we'll do some exploring around town. So yeah, let's go. Get back on the ship, and then come back in the town and get on the train. Yeah, it's about 10:45 right now. So we got a little over an hour and a half. And plus, the guy said it should clear up by noon, so it's a good time to get on the train. If you head up right now, it's most likely, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of fog. So afternoon time, he said a lot of this fog will be lifted, so you'll see some really good views in the mountains. So cool, I'm excited. All right, now we gotta get on the tram. I'm getting distracted. By the way, I got the last spot on the 12:30. Super lucky. If it was filled, I mean, honestly, it was like, okay, whatever, you know. It is kind of pricey, and again, the fog thing, but yeah, well, last spot, I was like, okay, it's meant for me. Right place, right time. That's how I look at it. So, fun fact, the reason why there's shuttles down here now is because there was a big rock slide, the one you guys saw coming in about 3 years ago, and so to keep us from exposure from the rock slide, they are having a shuttle now. So, kind of cool, kind of convenient. Otherwise, you get to walk all the way into town. Maybe like a 15-20 minute walk. All right, got my passport, good to go. Grabbed the Celsius too for the road, because I'm like, anyways, last night was fun. Had a lot of fun. Dude, we hung out with Johnson until, dude, like 2:30, 3 in the morning. Time flew by. And then not only that, but all the staff came into the bar. We were all doing, anyway, hanging out. I don't know what they're allowed to do or not allowed to do, but he is the supervisor. So, but yeah, it was great. So anyways, we had a good time, but still recovering a little bit. But anyways, we're going to get back into Skagway. Let's go. Yeah, by the way, the guy was not lying. It is definitely clearing up. So guys, we're going to have some really good views on the train. Oh yeah. Look at that. We're going to go way up in there. That's what she said. All right, I didn't grab any food, so I'm going to grab something from the International Cafe. Look at this. They have bacon and onion quiche. Yep, I said it right. Ha! Cheeseburger pie. And all kinds of sandwiches. Ham and sandwich, egg sandwich, pizza, muffin, pepperoni, ham and cheese sandwich, if you just want straight cheese, and prosciutto. I think I'm gonna do oh, yeah. There you go, that looks good. No, I don't know, I'm indecisive. End up getting a prosciutto sandwich and warm peanut butter cookies. Oh yeah, a little hack. They don't have them on display, but if you ask for them, they have them, and they have chocolate as well. All right, made off the ship, back in the shuttle, heading to town. All right, made it off the shuttle. Now, when you buy the ticket and you have your passport, you don't meet up down here. This is for the excursions off of the Princess Cruise Lines. You meet up down here for the train. But if you didn't, and you get it through here, then you're gonna wanna go downtown to the actually train depot and load up down there. So they explain this to you when you buy your ticket, but just FYI, you will be doing a little walk if you do. You'll save money and have a longer train ride, but you'll have a little bit of longer walk into town. Also, this is where you get your size matters, and we've got the biggest. Oh, I think this is all you can eat crab. I think this is one of the places, I'm not sure. Salty Siren Eats and Tap House. Huh. Looks like it's closed right now, but might be open later. Man, this is crazy how blue this water is. It's almost like it's dyed, man. This is crazy. But also, I'm hoping that it clears up a lot more, so that we can maybe possibly see some northern lights tonight. We'll see. Yeah, just a quarter mile walk into the city center. Oh, nice. Here's the train. Yeah, so I think they're gonna head down there. They come to a stop, and then the shuttle takes us from the train depot down here to the train itself. Wow. Pretty cool. It's gonna be awesome, man. Well, that's cool. I just ran into one of you guys who just discovered me on the ship itself. I was like, what? That's cool. They thanked me and for sharing the tips and tricks and all that stuff to the video or to the cruise. And yeah, well, you're welcome. You guys are super welcome. Thank you guys all for joining me, like all the new subscribers. Oh my gosh, we're growing over here. Didn't expect that video to get as many views as it did, but yeah, man, thank you guys all. Hey, you guys are awesome. So right off the walkway here to the left, don't miss it. There's a little stream here. You may be able to find or see wild salmon. Oh, that smells like fish down here for sure. There's definitely, oh, there's dead fish. Oh, lots of dead fish in here. What the heck? Can't really see it in reflection, but there is a lot of dead fish. It's all dead fish right there. Wow. I wonder why. That's kind of interesting. There's a lot of dead fish in here. Anyways, this is really stinky, so I'll make this quick. All right, moving on. Oh, there's a live one.
I'd be tired.
Yeah, all that swimming. I think they're having a hard time getting past this upstream with all this brush. Yeah. So they're just like dying off down here. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of them right here. Look at this. They're all trying to swim upstream. That is so cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of them right here.
Oh wow.
Wow. I'm not sure what kind they are. But yeah, there's a bunch of them right here. Oh wow, there's a whole pond down here. Look at this, there's oh my gosh, there's a bunch of dead fish like all right there. But wow, there's a lot of dead fish in here. Oh my gosh. The smell of fish. Look at it. Dead fish everywhere. But out in the open, in the middle there, you can't really see them, but there's a bunch of salmon all in here swimming. Dude, if I had a fishing pole now, oh! Wow, this is kind of cool. It's called the plowing. What? Plowing ahead? What is this called? So this is like a train they used back in the day to plow off all the snow from the train tracks. The White Pass at 2,800 feet. Built in 1899. Wow. This is pretty cool. Look at this thing in the front. Definitely don't want to be sleeping in the snow when this thing comes through. Oh, look at this thing. Another classic train. That is cool. Wow, dude. That is a classic. That is nice. That is cool, man. Anyways, we gotta find the train station. I'm getting distracted. So yeah, this is the furthest up north we'll go into Alaska. It starts at the north point and then works its way down to Juneau and Ketchikan and all that. So it's pretty cool. I love the classic town, how it's kept its original looks. Oh, the Red Onion Saloon. I might have to check that out later. And then there's like this creepy building right next door. I'll check that out too. So it's like a 2.5 hour train ride up in the mountains, and then when we come back down here, we'll do some walking around. All right, I found the building. So there's the Red Onion Saloon, and it's the building right here, White Pass and Yukon Route. It's a train station here, or a little old train station. So this is what we'll be boarding either on the train or on the shuttle to get onto the train. So yeah, check in and then wait for our train. All right, well, came in here, check it out. Found a nice friend here, teddy bear. But yeah, we have to actually go out these doors here. This is kind of cool, man. Definitely have to check this out when we come back. Wow. But yeah, we're gonna go out these back doors over here. And this is where we, oh, look at coffee and everything here, snacks. Well, that's cool. I have to use the bathroom before I leave because it's a long train ride. But yeah, come right out here and wait for your train. Right here. Perfect. All right, boarding up. Passport out. Looks like we're gonna take the bus first to Fraser, and then take the train back down. I'm kind of confused. Unless the bus is taking us to the train, we'll find out. All right, so bus to platform, and then from there, train up the hill, and bus back down. All right, here we go. It's like the train at Knott's Berry Farm. It smells like it too. All right, here we go. All right, so if you guys are interested, when you sit down, anything on the left is cliffside. Anything on the right is hillside. So if you're afraid of heights, sit on the I'll sit on the right. All right, here we go up the hill. Train station, or a train depot. A 240SX? What?
Instead, many of these hopeful miners ended up buried right here as the Gold Rush Cemetery, one of Skagway's earliest burial grounds. Disease, brutal winters, and the lawlessness of this town took countless lives. Some then barely making out of the docks before meeting their grave misfortune. Their rush for riches over before it even begun. The Gold Rush Cemetery coming up on our right.
Bathrooms.
Waters in the back there you can help yourselves to. Now I have foreign language pamphlets for anybody that might need them. Just let me know as I come on down.
Foreign language
And folks,
pamphlets.
it's going to be a wonderful train ride. I'm excited for us all. It's going to be a really good time. I'll be back here shortly.
Dude, I wonder if we're gonna see some bears in here. It's so cool.
At this time, I have important safety announcements.
Wow, this house.
In the year 1897,
That's a nice house.
America was still reeling from its first major
It's hard to see
depression,
now.
called the Great Panic of 1883. In the remote wilds of the Yukon, a secret has been undiscovered. A few prospectors, long hidden in the shadows, had struck gold, quickly staking claims and amassing fortunes so vast that when they returned to Seattle and San Francisco, their nearly 3,000 pounds of gold was the talk of the country. In an instant, hope turned into fever. Newspapers all across the nation screamed gold, gold, gold. And overnight, dreams of unimaginable wealth swept through every corner of the country. Men and women, desperate for a taste of this elusive fortune, began the long and treacherous journey north. But this is when reality struck. Many stampeders, expecting to be dropped directly into the glittering bonanza, instead found themselves in the humble shack town of Skagway. No gold has ever been found here. Instead, they were met with the news that they had to hike and float another 600 miles to the newly established region nicknamed the Klondike. To reach their dreams, they had two brutal choices: the Oregon White Pass Trail or the notorious Juneau. As we glide along these historic tracks, let the haunting beauty of the Tongass National Forest remind you of the facial lines between hope and ruin. For now, let your imagination wander back to the fateful days of 1898, when a single glitter of gold could ignite an entire nation's wildest dreams.
Beautiful. Oh, dude, there has to be some bears in here. So I guess there were some hikers on the train, and then this is their spot where they let them off. So if you want to hike, definitely jump on the train. See you later. So I guess there's not that many bears up here. There's hikers all up in the mountains. So I guess it's a safe area. I'd be worried about mountain lions and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's crazy. Look at this hill. What mountain? Dude, it's like being in Yosemite. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh. Holy moly. My Lanta. This is so nice. That was a cliff. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, dude, this is nuts. Grizzly River Run. That's all I gotta say. This is crazy. Whoa, the goat! Oh man, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Oh, that's so cool. Little notch to Disney. Damn, this is beautiful up here. Wow, dude. Train up there. Wow.
I like trains that stop when they come to points like this.
Yeah.
So they just keep going.
Well, this is cool. They have boxed water on the truck. Or on the train. Wow. Wow. Old caboose, maybe? Wow. Jeez. So nice.
In response, he instructed his foreman, Boy, to send a clear message. Boy approached the gamblers and declared, "In 1 minute, I will give the order to light the fuse. It will burn for 60 seconds, and then the rock will come down before you can blink your eyes." With that, Boy retreated to a safe distance, and when the fuse ran its course, an explosion roared throughout the camp, so fierce that Boy later recalled the gambler leaping from his tent in nothing but his underwear. The blast obliterated the tent, the games, and the entire stockpile of liquor. Shortly after, the gambler was forced to hike back down the pass, stripped of both his dignity and his clothes. And that is the last time anyone seriously challenged Edie's order of no drinking and no smoking.
Dude, look at this mountain. This is insane. It's peeking above the clouds. That is crazy. We are so high. Oh my god. Look at this valley, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dude, this is crazy. Oh, there's a crow up here. Still looking for a bald eagle. Oh my gosh. Holy heck.
Have your cameras ready, because in a few moments we'll be taking that wooden trestle bridge across Glacier Gorge. We're approximately 1,000 feet above the valley floor, and on the left side we'll have a view of our entire train as it takes us into our first tunnel of the day. This tunnel is 250 feet in length, so be prepared for absolutely nothing.
Holy heck. Wow, dude. Oh, here we go. Tunnel. Can't see nothing. Woo. Oh.
Yeah, cruise boat's taking off.
It's a cruise ship.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we won't be crossing this bridge as it was retired in 1969 and replaced by the bridge ahead of us, which is the one we'll be taking. As we cross this ravine, we'll
That's
have
not
a
good.
parallel view of the steel cantilever before we enter our second tunnel of the day. This tunnel is nearly 3 times longer than the first, so be prepared for a longer period of darkness.
I feel like we're in Back to the Future. Hopefully make it across.
Of engineering, and is part of the reason why White Pass Railroad is designated an International Historic Civil Engineering Landmark. This is an honor we share with other engineering marvels like the Statue of Liberty, the Eiffel Tower, and the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
Wow. That is cool. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that. Oh. Grizzly River Run? Oh, here we go. Hold your breath, folks. Oh man, fresh air. Totally swim in that. All right, we are now officially crossing into Canada. I already smell the maple. It does smell good though. Man, seeing this just makes you want to go fishing. Probably so many good fish in there. So clean. incredible. Yeah, no bear up here because there's like no fish in these streams. So, very unlikely we'll find, we'll see a bear or any kind of wildlife. Really, maybe a deer or two. I don't know. Dude, I want to see a moose. I just want to see a moose. That'd be dope. Look at that.
Red, that's 1 degree above freezing.
Oh yeah, that looks very cold. How blue it is. The bluer it is, the colder it is, huh? Oh wow.
Been let down.
First time to Canada. All right, we're all unloaded. Just went through, well, customs came through, checked all our passports. Everybody's good to go. Dude, that was actually really amazing. I was like, this is insane. It's like going back in time and experiencing the valley without all the city buildings and city lights and stuff. That was definitely something to experience in life. But yeah, 125 years I just celebrated. Yeah, anniversary. Pretty cool. But yeah, now we're just waiting for our shuttle to pick us up from up here and then take us back down to the port. It's about another 45-minute drive down from up here. So yeah, this is amazing. If you guys ever get a chance to come up to Alaska, definitely check this thing out. It was worth every dollar. $159. Yeah, I'd definitely do it again. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful up here. Can't imagine what it's like when it snows up here, you know? Come back in the winter. Oh, dude. Oh my god, this is beautiful. It's like being in Tahoe almost. Well, I must say, dude, this is honestly one of my favorite cruises so far. One of my favorite for sure. Bahamas, it's a whole different thing, man. Up here, nature, seeing the trees and the wildlife and everything, it's, well, no wildlife yet, but I heard from other people from the Norwegian cruise ship that Ketchikan, they saw bears. So, fingers crossed, we'll see some bears over there. Back in Skagway, just got off our bus. This green one with like bears on it. Yeah, we're gonna go into town. Let's go look around. Check it out. All this Klondike stuff makes me really want a Klondike real bad. Yeah, so speaking of Klondike, so another fun fact is before there was railroad trains, or railroad that went up the hill, there used to be horses. Now horses a lot of times would end up dying on that trail. So many times where the people that went up the road on the horses smelled the dead horses, and it just was overwhelming and smelled really bad. And eventually they had to, make a railroad train track up to the hill. So, yeah, there you go. That's how it started from what I learned on this train ride. You know what? We'll actually go in here and check it out. There's a little museum on this, the Klondike Gold Rush. Guys, check this out. By John Muir. Yep, he's all over the place. Wow. Pretty crazy. This is some of the food they ate. Alright, we're gonna continue walking around. That's kind of cool museum though. Saw some pretty interesting things. But yeah, this is a pretty cool town. Red Onion Saloon. It's kind of cool. You got a little train blocking the road there. Crazy how this used to be all dirt back in the day. Horses be coming through here, galloping through. How do you say it? Yeah. Red Onion Saloon. Pretty cool. Got a little menu here. Pizza place, basically. Oh, this is kind of cool. Old time, man. Oh, hello. Oh, we have brothel tours. What the heck? This is pretty cool. Oh, that's great. Yeah, very interesting place for sure. Yeah, we're gonna keep on walking around. So it's interesting. I was curious what this building is. Camp Skagway. Huh. Check it out. Oh, it's just like the visitor center for Skagway. Yeah, nothing crazy. It's pretty cool. There's a glacier on this mountain here. Pretty cool, man. Wow. Alright, ended up eating at the Skagway Brewing Company over here. Had this burger thing. I was gonna get some salmon or something fishy, but honestly everything is like $30, $28, $30. Pretty high up there. I wasn't really trying to spend too much, but again, my total came to over $30 for a burger and a beer. So, but I ended up getting like this ham and pineapple burger. There, it actually was not that great. I definitely don't recommend it. It's called the Big Kahuna. It sounded good. It looked good when I got it, but there was like really not a lot of flavor. So, yeah, unfortunately, that one is a dud. But yeah, not bad. Pretty cool place. I think I'm gonna head back to the ship now. It's been fun in Skagway. Everybody's looks like heading back. So it's about 6:30 now. So got a little time, but still. I think I'm gonna head home, head back to the ship. Pretty crazy to see the town very empty. Wow, it was so busy here earlier. Now it's turning into a ghost town at night. Kind of interesting. A Christmas tree inside of a tree. Now I'm not sure if this is why they call it Glacier Bay, because of the glaciers up there, but it is pretty cool though. By the way, there's a lot of gnats flying around down here, so if if you have something to repel them. I don't know what to use, maybe some off spray or something, but yeah, they are like everywhere down here, especially by the water. This guy caught a salmon. Nice. So the Norwegian Joy over here was built in 2017 and refurbished, I believe, in 2023. It's got a go-kart track on the top of the ship, right there, and it's got one crazy water slide that goes off the side of the ship too. Pretty interesting, man. Crazy water park too up top. Yeah, it's not the biggest ship, that's for sure, but they definitely load a lot in that ship. All right, time to get back in the shuttle and head back to the ship. Let's go. All right, we're back. Oh, there goes Norwegian Cruise Line. Oh, joy. Now, they just came from Ketchikan, so this will be the only time we see them on this entire cruise. See you later. Alright, it's about 10 o'clock now. No northern lights. Been popping my head out every now and then just to see if I see anything. There might be something at midnight, but I don't know, we'll see. From what I heard is that the captain might wake us up. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully, maybe, if they do see some bright northern lights, but as of right now, yeah, the sky is clear. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna take off. It's been a long day, a very long, fun day. I actually went down to the room after I got back to the cabin and I took a little nap. Woke up and it was dark. I was like, yes, I have to go outside to see if there's northern lights. Unfortunately, I don't see any, and it is getting very cold out now, so I'm gonna head inside. Probably just go say hi to Johnson, hang out for a minute. But thank you guys all for joining me today on this lovely, fun, train trip through the mountains. That was so insane. It was just really cool to see wildlife, but just outdoors, like how it really is, and you know, all the big mountains and everything. It's just crazy, the viewpoints and stuff, and on an old 100-something-year-old train. Like, it's just, where else can you do that kind of thing, you know? And again, it's worth every dollar, man. If you guys get up here, definitely check out that excursion and have some fun, man. It is amazing. Also, get a good spot outside. If you don't, you'll definitely get taken. It'll definitely get taken over, and you'll barely get any shots from outside. So, but yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, guys. We have a big day tomorrow. Stay tuned. Juneau, we're gonna be tomorrow, and we got a lot of stuff filled tomorrow. We're gonna be hanging out with Diana and Rich and their kids, so it's gonna be fun. Again, thank you to Diana for purchasing an excursion for me. We're gonna be doing some whale watching. If you guys made it to the end of the video, whale watching tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Oh my gosh, I have not done any whale watching at all in my life, so this is all gonna be new to me. Hopefully we get some good footage of some cool whales tomorrow, so yeah, stay tuned, guys. We'll see. All right, guys, my name's Eldon. You guys have a good night. Thank you guys for joining me on the Ruby Princess and to Alaska, and I'll see you guys next video, guys. Have a good night. Bye.